Welcome to Merv Griffin's Crosswords. Fred Corey, a bartender from Ohio, and Lori Williams, a real estate broker from Wisconsin. And now, here's your host, Ty Trewell. That's it. Welcome to Merv Griffin's Crosswords. The fastest time this level. Now there are two solvers for today. Fred Corey is here from Ohio. He's like going to visit at the rides at the fair. He has like to go the Ohio State Fair and love to go on the carnival rides, and it makes more fun. He has to make it more fun at the carnival rides, Fred. Yes, going fun. Yes. Lori Williams is here from Wisconsin. She's like making some cheese. Yes, I like to making some cheese, and also visiting at the Edgerton, Wisconsin swimming pool. I just like Edgerton, Wisconsin swimming pools. Yes, you can do as you were brother. All right, work on the boat. Let the game is played. First player busted the correct answer the correct spelling earns cash. If you get wrong, it'll be set drag him off your score, and your opponent making a shot at it. Remember, some answers contain 2 or 3 words. Fred and Lori ready to play? Yes, indeed. Let's do crosswords. Here's a look at their puzzle to complete today. Hands on buzzers. Here's your first clue. 5 letters, $100. Word used in the dating of objects. Fred. Circa. C-I-R-C-A. Circa is correct. Here's your next clue. 4 letters, $100. Sign away, for example. Fred. Seed. C-E-D-E. Seed is correct. Our next clue. 3 letters, $50. Hardware it goes. Lori. No, sorry. Fred. Ace. A-C-E. Ace is the hardware it goes. Yes. Here's your next clue. 4 letters, $100. Condensed woman's address. Lori. Ma'am. M-A-A-M. Ma'am is correct. Our next clue. 9 letters, $150. Having broad range. Lori. Extensive. E-X-T-E-N-S-I-V-E. Extensive. That's like more wider. Here's your next clue. 4 letters, $100. Real-time alternative. Lori. Taped. T-A-P-E-D. Taped is correct. Here's your next clue. 4 letters, $100. Words on vital student lights. Lori. On air. O-N-A-I-R. On air is correct. And you also discovered the crossword extra, which includes only Lori may answer. Now, Lori, since you have $400, how much you want to risk? Let's go for half of $400. $200. You mean for $200? Here we go. 4 letters. Gets once due. Lori, sorry, minus 200. Looking was reap. Reap on that one. Sorry. All right, back to our puzzle. Here's your next clue. 4 letters, $100. Michael Jackson once pushed. Lori. No, sorry, Lori. We're looking for Pepsi. Pepsi on that one. Here's your next clue. 4 letters, $100. Once running for Congress. Fred. Fred, F-R-E-D. No, you silly Fred. No, it's looking for Paige. Paige on that one. Here's your next clue. Letters, $100. Descending machines. Deseating machines. Fred. No, sorry, Fred. Looking for gins. Gins on that one. Here's your next clue. $100. Ornamental notions case. Fred. A twee. E-T-U-I. A twee is correct. Our next clue. $100. Labor cohort. Fred. Party. P-A-R-T-Y. Yo, so close, Fred. Looking was parts. Parts on that one. That's the end of a round. Scores are Fred, you have $50. Lori in the lead of $100. A lot of sport. Look on the shows. Right back. Welcome back to Merv Griffin's Crosswords at our average round. Fred, you have $50. Lori in the lead of $100. But uh-oh. You have heard that problem? Here come the troublemakers. If it's not tough enough. From Minnesota, John Wilson. From New York, Terry Marsteiner. And from Minnesota, Mike Vaughn. Welcome, spoilers.
Now remember, front row, you have priority when answering. If you're answering correctly, or if you don't bring in at all, that's when the spoilers will get their shot. Dollar values are doubled in this round. Hands on buzzers, everyone. Here we go.
5 letters, $200. Playful little human monkey. Fred. Silly, S-I-L-L-Y? No, Fred, sorry. It was scamp. Scamp on that one. All right, your next clue. 3 letters, $100. Wire diameter measure? Lori. Mill, M-I-L. Mill is correct. Here's your next clue. 5 letters, $200. Mac logo. Lori. Apple, A-P-P-L-E. Way to protect that point because John is breathing down your neck. There's your next clue. 5 letters, $200. Dynasty of French Kings. Lori. Capet, C-A-P-E-T. Capet is correct. All right, here's your next clue. 6 letters, $200. Delay. Lori. Set of, S-E-T-O-F-F. No, not set off. Look, it was put off. Put off on that one. Okay, here's your next clue. Letters, $100. Dismisses. Lori. Fires, F-I-R-E-S. Fires is correct. All right, here's your next clue. 4 letters, $200. Restaurants offer a hack certificate. Fred. Fairs. F-A-R-E. Fair is correct. And you also discovered the crossword extra, which includes only Fred may answer. Now, Fred, since you have $50, how much in the risk? Just $400. $400. Here you go for $400. 3 letters. They'll warn you when you start a DVD. FBI. FBI. FBI gives you $450. Back to our puzzle. Here's your next clue. 5 letters, $200. Alter to make better. Fred. Amend. A-M-E-N-D. Way to protect that partner because Mike is breathing down your neck. Okay, here's your next clue. 6 letters, $200. Implant deeply. Fred. Enroute. E-N-R-O-O-T. Enroute is correct. Our next clue. 5 letters, $100. Befitting royalty. Lori. Regal. R-E-G-A-L. Regal is correct. Okay, here's your next clue. 5 letters, $200. Least as small. Fred. Less. L-E-S-S. Less is correct. Okay, here's your next clue. 4 letters, $100. Golden flaxen. Lori. No, not, sorry. Looking was hued. Hued on that one. Your next clue. 6 letters, $200. Give a look in longing. Lori. Leered, L-E-E-R-E-D. Leered is correct. And also discovered the crossword extra, which includes only Lori may answer. Now, Lori, since you have $850, how much in the risk? Let's gamble $400. $400, just like Fred. Here we go for $400. 7 letters. What Cold Stone Steve Austin used to do. Lori, sorry, minus 400. Looking for wrestle. Wrestle on that one. Sorry, drops down to 400. After a puzzle, here's your next clue. 5 letters, $200. Bloom of High Plains Drifter. Lori. I don't know. No, sorry, Lori. Fred? Verna, Verna. Verna is correct. Okay, here's your next clue. 5 letters, $200. Carnival Ride Blank song. Lori. Theme, Theme. Way to protect that pudding because Terry's breathing down your neck. Okay, here's your next clue. 7 letters, $300. Become more. 6 letters, $200. Become more severe. John with the chance spoil. Severe, Severe. No, sorry, John. Locked off for now. You can back someone else. Spoilers or 3 spoilers are locked out. Looking for worsen on that one. Okay, here's your next clue. 3 letters, $100 away from the pro. Mike with the chance spoil. Ago. AGO. No, sorry, Mike. Locked off for now as well. Tough one. Aft. That's the end of a round. The scores are Lori at $400. Fred in the lead, $12.50. Watch that, Grant. There's more game left to play. We'll be right back.